Hello, today I will make a short overview or review about the 5th edition, one of the 5th edition manuals for the Dungeons & Dragons. Today is Player's Handbook. This is quite an interesting book with colorful illustrations, as you can see from here and here. And as we usually start with the content summary. It is structured in 3 parts and 5 appendixes. First part is about the creating a character, second part about playing the game, third part are about the different spells, how to cast them, and where to use them and how they work. Something similar we have in the guide to everything, but there were not all of the spells that we can use. So first thing first, let's start with creating a character. When you create a new character, first of all, you need to choose a race. After you choose a race, you choose a class. After you choose a class based on your previous experience and the things you want to concentrate, strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom or charisma, you select ruiner? What? Don't quite understand what it is. We'll need to look for further details, but that will be like in a very distant future. For this determining ability score, further we describe our character, what was his background, what is his or her personality, and so on. After that we choose the equipment. After that we gather together as a group and we will try to go through the journey and level up our characters, starting with level 1 and 0 experience and up to a maximum of 12 level and 355,000 experience. So first of all we choose a race. Each race have different traits. Bonuses for ability scores, like we have seen here. Each race have different bonuses for different ability scores. Age of our character, alignment, size is different for each race. Speed, different again for each race. Languages that they spoke. And if there is the case, sub-races. So, we have different races, starting from dwarves, elves, halflings, human. Not that halfling, it's not a sub-race, it is a race. Dragonborn, gnomes, and after that we begin with the mixed races. Half elves, half orcs, and tieflings. Tiefling, it is a half demon. After we select a race, we have to select a class. Each class have different focuses. For example, if you choose Bard, main focus would be charisma. If you choose a cleric, main focus would be wisdom. If you choose a paladin, main focuses would be 1 or 2 focuses, no more than 2. Strength and charisma. And like in Guide to Everything, we have a description for each class. with the detailed tables, which I enormously love for different levels. Here we have level, and here we have different perks for each level. Classic barbarian, which mostly look like a Viking or something. Bards. And after bard, which one will have? Clerics. But this cleric for me looks like more like a warrior or a paladin than a... quite a detailed description. Druids. Druids have ability to communicate with nature, or to transform or to summon different animals. For example, depending on our level and depending on the climate, we can summon different animals. For example, if we are on swamp and we have 5th level, we can that's our abilities. We will have water walk and and stinking cloud abilities or spells, fighters, and so on for each one. Let us have what we have further for building our character. It is page 121. Oh, is that? Character, personality and background. Our past and personality. And here we have a description for various items which we can find during our adventures. Tools and their price and their weight. It's very interesting, very complex. And here we have what we have here. Customization options. How we can make our character even more unique, based on different tips from here. And that was all about the starting character. Here we have an image that reminds me of the Hobbit. And what would happen with our characters during the game. Quite interesting. Do not want to spoil me anything. And after this we have descriptions of different spells used in game. Quite interesting too. And the appendixes. Let's take a brief look at them. Which page did I start? 290. 290. Oh yes, here. Different negative conditions. Blinded, for example, we see that he does not see anything. Frightened or paralyzed. Some conditions are very interesting. Prone, for example, you will have to crawl. Or unconscious. And here are a description of the pantheons and gods from various pantheons that are used in the game. These gods can be either related to the game or to different pantheons from our realm. And a short summary of realms. Positive planes, outer planes and negative planes, which are the opposite of positive planes. And here we have it more detailed. We are here in the material plane we have upper world, positive, negative world, we have the elemental realms, and we have various negative planes and positive planes. For example, Elysium is for Roman mythology, Hades from Greek mythology, and Limbo from Christian mythology. And here we have different statistics for creatures. For example, imp, which have a very beautiful illustration, and a very beautiful skeleton illustration. And that's it. If you have any questions, we will explore them in 2-3 years. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day.